Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to you from my end. We are excited to be here today, and today is cohort 13 graduation and award ceremony, and it's really a big one for us because God has been so faithful to us, and we've been on this journey of our LinkedIn Elevation program for 13 months now. So today is 13th, the 13th cohort. So it's a monthly program that goes on every month, 21 days every month. So I'm so excited, and I'm going to be looking at the chat just to see who will be the first person to come in. So I like to just give a couple of minutes for people to come in and log in, and I'm sure that people can hear me, and then we can get started. We already have people at the backstage who are ready to come up, but it will be very important to be sure that people can actually hear us. So I'm just taking a look to be sure. So if you are here and you can hear me, kindly say something on the chat. Say something on the chat if you're listening from YouTube or you're listening from LinkedIn. So we are streaming live on YouTube and streaming live on LinkedIn. Just let me know you can hear me so that we can get going. My plan for today is for us to spend 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and people can go about their day because I know that everybody is busy. But this is it's always a special occasion for us. I always tell members of my cohort, I see the conclusion of each cohort as a successful completion of a project because it's something that it takes a lot from all of us. It takes a lot from me, who is the coach. It takes a lot from the people who are the participants to show up every day intentionally, learn how to create content, learn how to leverage LinkedIn as a platform. Oh yeah, Deborah, I see you. Deborah is one of our great alumni. She says congratulations to everyone. Thank you, Deborah, for coming to cheer us on today. Kainde is also here. She's backstage. We should soon come up. Kainde says congratulations, cohort 13. So congratulations to you right back. And then Colombe says, congratulations. Thank you, Colombe. Where are you joining from? Let us know where you're joining us from. That's something that I always love to see. I always love to see where people are joining us from. Thank you so much for coming into the room, right? Thank you for coming today to hear a little bit about Scholar of Mentoring Academy, what we're doing, then hear from our graduates firsthand, learn about our program, learn about how you can leverage the resources that we have in order to actually further your own course, right? I always tell people that when you want to show up and build online, you must begin to tie it to some sort of ROI. That's what I say. There has to be some return on the investment, on the time and the effort, the energy that you are putting into it. So it's either you want to grow your business, you're building your career, you want to get into grad school, but clarity in why you are doing it is going to help you not to burn out. Because if you are not clear on why you're doing it and you show up every day and all you do is to post and people like your posts, you just get tired one day, right? That's I don't know why how you'll be able to kind of keep up that momentum if the only reason why you're doing it is that I'm posting, you're not making any impact, you're not changing anybody's life, it's not changing your own life in any shape or form, and people just like your post and that's all you get out of it. I don't think that's something anybody should aspire to. So I see you, Freddie. Freddie says he's joining from Benin Republic. Oh wow, yes, we've had someone in our cohort that was from Benin. Thank you, Freddie, for coming in. We're excited to have you. Ma Ibironke says, congratulations, Scholar of Mentoring Academy, and to graduating the class of cohort 13. Thank you so much, Ma. I'm always very excited and I feel very honored anytime you come around to support us. Thank you so much. And my dear Heyman, he says, my dear mentor says, congratulations on 1 year of highly successful work. He's joining from Walla Walla, Washington, US. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the continuous support. Anytime I see you coming to cheer us on, these are the reasons why even when things are going not too great for me, I find the strength to keep going because I have a lot of people in the background who kind of cheer me on. I have people who say, don't give up. I have people who say, just keep pushing forward. You cannot afford to give up. And because I have those people, I also attempt to be that person for other people to let them know that life is never fair, but we have to always make the best of what we can with whatever resources life has given us. And the best way we can do that, especially as people in this generation, I always tell people it's not always about just what you know, it's about who knows what you know. just having access to the right network can change your life. It changed my own life. I have a lot of testimonies to share, right? Whenever I'm ready, I'm going to share it. But sometimes just having access to the right network, who know who you are, who know your value, who know your integrity, who know your work ethics, just the people knowing it is enough for them to connect you to life-changing experiences or life-changing opportunities. But if you hide yourself and you're just hidden inside your house, you can be a great person and nobody will know it, right? So it's important for us as young people in this generation to be intentional about leveraging professional networking platforms like LinkedIn to connect with the people who would help us to move our life forward, move our career forward, move our business forward, whatever thing you're doing. It's important that you show up and you do the work. I always tell people, I say, there is no secret formula to these things. There's really no secret formula. Forget all the hype, forget what people will tell you. So that you show up and you learn how to meaningfully connect with people, learn how to build yourself up, upskill, be open to learning, be open to taking up opportunities that are around you. And before you know it, you are one step ahead, right? I'm hoping that Divine is going to join me here today. I hope her network allows her. But if you saw her video in the last week, then you can see how someone can really literally transform, right? When Divine joined cohort one, someone was watching the video and was asking, was she speaking English? Like the first video that she made, was that English? Because of how fast she was speaking and how she was so shy and not able to express herself. 1 year down the line, the same person is invited to the presidential villa as leaders on an international stage, and you can see the confidence with which she's presenting herself. That's to tell you that those who put in the effort, those who make that effort to work on themselves, you improve. There's no gainsaying it. There's no magic formula to these things. So I'm so excited to be here. We are going to get started. I see more people in the chat. I see Foster has joined us. Foster is my friend here in the US. Said congrats to everyone. Thank you, Foster. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for joining us. And Heyman has a message to all. He said, giving up is not an option. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's really, really not an option, because what is the alternative to not trying, right? That's the question I ask myself when I'm going through difficult times, and then I ask other people, what is the alternative to not trying? If you don't like the alternative, then you have to try. You just have to put in your best effort. You have to put your best foot forward. All right, before we get started, I'm going to share a quick video on Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, just so you can learn a lot about us. That's just like a quick intro, and then I would get going. So I have my video here.
Success begins with the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, so that is just a quick intro, and as you heard, my name is Amaka Ifeduba, and I'm the founder and lead coach of Scholar of Mentoring Academy, and we are just kind of starting our second year, right? Because we've just completed the 13th cohort. So I started this program while I was in graduate school myself last year, and like I've shared in my post, I said the reason I started was because I showed up on LinkedIn because I was stressed. If you've gone through graduate school, then you know that there are periods in graduate school where you wonder why why you chose to do it, right? So writing was a way for me to distress. It was just a way to express what I was going through. So I was just sharing my graduate school journey. And in that period, people started reaching out to me to ask me questions. They asked me about how they could get into grad school, especially people from low income countries like mine. I'm Nigerian, right? So people from African countries, people from all over the place, they wanted to know how I managed to secure a fully funded scholarship. And of course, I had to step into that role of mentor, friend, guide to begin to show them, okay, this is how you can do it. This is how you can go about it. And of course, in that was a process where I realized that mentoring was not enough. People also need to learn to build their confidence. Need to learn how to talk about themselves. Need to learn how to write. There are so many other skills that are beyond technical skills. Technical skills, while important, if you don't have the soft skills to match them up, it may be hard for you in the society. And of course, that is how our LinkedIn Elevation program was born. And with time, we have actually extended to really busy professionals, people who are just like myself. I always tell people I don't have the luxury of spending the entire day on LinkedIn. That's a luxury I don't have. A couple of minutes, yes, 1 hour, yes, out of 24 hours. But beyond that, I cannot spend the whole day. So if I can manage to do it, then you can too. It's just about planning your day. It's about mastering your time. So I tend to attract people who are just like myself, who are busy, who are trying to get on with their career, but also want to create an online presence for themselves. They want to have that legacy, that digital footprint. So our our LinkedIn Elevation program is channeled towards those group of people, and we come together and we work as a team. That is what you see from our LinkedIn Elevation program is teamwork at its finest, collaboration at its finest, people coming together to support each other, people coming together to cheer each other on, because it's a lonely world out there. We shouldn't do life alone. That is what I tell people. So you have to always find your own people. And so our LinkedIn Elevation program brings together like-minded people, and we can work together to learn from each other, to build ourselves up, to really learn our own thing, and then see how you can begin to grow in your own area, because expertise is something that is grown over time, right? Your confidence would increase as your competence increases. You just have to have the courage to start. The most important thing is to have the courage to start. And courage does not mean that you don't have fear. Courage is not the absence of fear at all. Courage is the mastery of your fear. How do you master your fear? You know, it's like, I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm afraid, but I will show up and do it. What's the worst thing that can happen? I always tell people, when I tell people to make a video and they say, oh, it's not going to look good, I'm like, what is the worst thing that can happen? That you make a video and it doesn't look perfect. So what? By the time you get to the 10th trial, to the 20th trial, before you do it 100 times, it's going to improve. That's the truth. When I started live streaming, I used to turn on the live stream and I used to be very scared, right? But with time and practice, now I turn it on and I feel like, oh yeah, I'm talking to people. I have to manage backstage. I manage the people on the chat and I'm having fun doing it. But it was not like that from the beginning. So it's very, very important that we don't begin to compare our day one with somebody's day 100 or somebody's day 200. So that's my message for you today. I'm going to bring in the people who are behind the stage. Thank you all for joining in. I see you, Priska. She said, congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you for coming. We are happy to have you here. And then we have a LinkedIn user said, hello, first time here. Can you tell us your name and where you're joining from? I cannot see your name. So I don't really see your name. Oh, yeah, Kinde says it's James. Oh, okay. I don't see the name from here. So, James, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming. So, we have people at the back of the stage. We have Professor Roxana. Professor Roxana is here. It's always exciting to have Prof coming to join us and cheer us on. Kinde is here. And then who else is at the back of the stage? I think I will have us four of us. Tobias and Oge and Rafiat, your camera is not on. If you're still trying to sort that out, I'll give you some time to do that. So welcome on the stage, Professor Roxana. Welcome, Kainde. This is like deja vu, right? Because the last cohort graduation, it was the three of us all through. So I'm happy that you are here again. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We are here. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, Prof. Yes, please. You can go ahead and share your experience about your cohort, the cohort. Give whatever advice you want to give. Tell us whatever you want to share. So this is just the time for us to connect deeper, get to know each other better, talk about our experience and how it has been for us. So welcome.
All right. Is it me first or
Yeah,
Kainde?
go first. Yep. We would go. We are giving you respect. So
Oh,
go.
okay. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much to actually, first of all, to Dr. Amaka and her team. I really do know there must be a team behind you. You cannot be doing this alone. That is wow. Kainde, thank you so
Yes,
much for
ma.
joining us again, and we are
Thank you, ma.
all welcome.
Thank you.
My name, everybody knows me already, but if not, my name is Roxana Ezonekwe. I am a long life educator. I have taught for years, decades, and I have a family, grown children, but I am still teaching. But last 2 months, I kept hearing there's elevate your professional presence. Elevate. So when I keep hearing this in LinkedIn, I said, I want to go and see what these people are doing. What is Samaka doing there? Because you never know what you're missing. So I said, okay, I'll go and ask her, can I join this your group? And she said, sure, you can. I said, okay. So I joined last month, by the way. So actually, I graduated with cohort 11. And after seeing what is going on, so I said, okay, I want to be, if they allow me, I will be a member for as long as they allow me to be. So this is my second time graduating. Would you believe that? But anyway, congratulations to us. Congratulations to the 13th cohort. What did I see? Why am I showing up again? Why did I not just leave and say, oh, I will not be there again? Well, guess what? I don't know what you're doing. If you're still sitting on the fence, you want to come and join this Elevate Your Professional Presence. You want to come and join this because you want to see um, punctuality, ethics, attitude. You want to see the skills you are maybe trying to manage. By 6 a.m., Dr. Amaka is already awake and calls us. The call, I said, does she ever sleep? Well, and the next day she does it again. But I just want to say thank you. I don't know what else to say, but I know you are giving a lot. Professional presence, whatever. It's just leadership, coaching, team development, community development. When you come to this group, you see everything that you want to know. Actually, I want to learn a lot. By the way, the support, when you need help, you just have to call Amaka one time and she'll tell you she'll be there as if she doesn't have a job. But anyway, I just don't know if that was for me alone, but I just want to say thank you. Special thank you for all the support. And I know you're doing the same to everybody. I'm not going to take too much time, trust me. But I just want to say thank you for the youths. You know, when I came to America, there was nobody coaching anybody, giving them directions to how to go to do their master's degree and how to go and do their PhD. Nobody was doing that. So when I saw her, I said, wow, you're really giving a lot. But I know, I think the blessings will come to you, your children, your grandchildren, everybody in your family, because I just know that you're going to get all the blessings. So I just want to say, if I start here to say all that that is happening there, I'll probably take the whole 1 hour. But what I'm trying to say is, if there's anybody you can help, get them to come in and get to this coaching. Or if you are the one that needs it, but you're still shy and you don't want to come in, or you're sitting on the fence, you need to come right in. That's a whole lot to learn. That's a whole lot to learn. You will brush yourself. After 1 month, you will be able to actually write all those. Maybe you are learning to write, or you want to elevate your presence in LinkedIn. Come right in. The door is open. Thank you, Dr. Marka. Thank you to your team. Thank you, Kane, for always joining us. I'm going to stop
Thank you,
here.
ma.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Thank you
you.
so much, Prof. Yes, thank you so much for coming. And truly, I feel very honored that you're here with us. And it's an encouragement for me, honestly. You know, when you say you have decades of experience as an educator, it's like okay. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you for showing that learning has no limit, learning has no end, right? That's something that you prove by your presence, that there's still that willingness, there's still that hunger to continue to learn no matter what level we get to in life. I believe that the moment we decide to stop learning, that's when we start dying, right? But as long as you are hungry, you stay young forever. You just keep learning, you keep improving yourself, and you'll be very surprised how much more you can also bless other people and how you can just encourage them by just showing up, right? Just you're showing up, just being there. It's an encouragement to other people. So thank you so much, Prof. Let's see
I
what
just
our
want to
friends
say
in the
you are
chat
such
are
an
saying.
inspiration to me, and she'll be to everybody. You inspire me a lot, but thank you so much.
Yes, she
Thank you,
is.
Prof. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Ma Ibironke says she is joining us. She's a friendly parent partner. Yeah, she is like she does the wonderful things with convening the parents' lounge, and she's the founder of Learn with Mrs. S, your child's online literacy support. She's currently in Canada. Thank you, my Ibironke. Thank you for coming. If you're not connected to her, especially if you're a parent, you want to be connected to her, especially parents of young children. She does a lot of magic with them. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. If you're here, please help us share the live. Please help us repost so that more people who are probably just strolling on LinkedIn can join us and see what we are doing here. So just kindly help us share. So Ugochukwu is also joining us. Thank you for coming. He says congratulations to cohort 13. Thank you. We appreciate your presence. And then Rita says congratulations to the graduates. And Deborah says huge congratulations to everyone. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. My Biranke says it's nice to see Professor Roxana and Kainde. Yes, it's really, really nice to see them. And Tobias, yeah, I say he's excited to be graduating today. Yes, we are all excited. We are all excited. Thank you for being here. This is the best community that you can join on the streets of LinkedIn. It changes how you think about consistency, team support, and career and business growth. Thank you so much. We appreciate
So,
that wonderful feedback. We appreciate it all. Thank you. Thank you very much for keeping the chat busy. Daniel says, congratulations to everyone. My mentor Heyman says, the mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires. Anyone not inspired by Amaka, lesson learned, strive to be a great teacher. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. We'll keep doing our best. Thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. She said, thank you, Dr. Maka. The day you said, Mama, I'm loving your positioning now. I knew the idea of learn with Mrs. how to move from plans on paper to action. Thank you so much. I'm having a ball. I'm glad you're having a ball. Thank you so much, ma. Okay, Prof. Roxana, she said you're making her feel like going back to school. School is not necessarily a building, right? It's not necessarily a building. As long as you have the lifelong mindset of learning, you continue to improve yourself, right? And you can always come back to school. Nobody is never too old for anyone to
oh
come
yeah.
back to school. Yes. So, Kainde, let me give you the mic now while I bring up more people to the stage. Thank you so much. I was just checking on the people on the chat.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Amaka. Thank you, Professor Roxana. Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad to be here. My name is Kehinde Onigbinde, and I'm not going to miss this opportunity to introduce myself properly again. So
Yes.
let me start from the beginning. My name is Kehinde Onigbinde. I work at AMRL, where we manufacture calcium carbonate, which is used for manufacturing paint, asbestos, glasses, and rubber, and so many. It's an industrial filler, industrial raw material. And on LinkedIn, I help professionals to revamp their profiles. And I came back to LinkedIn after 12 years, and on the streets, I was discovered, or rather, I discovered Dr. Amaka in the comments. And somehow, out of the blues, I got a message from her. oh, would you, I'm just paraphrasing now. Um, I can see you in my comments. Do you need me to do anything for you? I'm here to support you. And that was the beginning of a life-changing experience for me. In fact, it was a total transformation. I've been in the program. I was in the program cohort 10, cohort 11, cohort 12, and cohort 13.
Let me clap
And
for you.
it's been a mind-blowing journey. So many things I didn't know was inside of me actually came out. My post today says a lot. I was informing Dr. Amaka yesterday that I listened to one of her messages to us 5 times on Friday. I just couldn't get over it. It's a different thing, when you decide that, okay, this is what I want to do, and then you have the support that you need, and not just any support, the right support. And I'm still going to say is that coming back on LinkedIn and connecting with her is not by accident. There's a reason for everything. And I know that it's divine connection. I'm a better person. In fact, sometimes when I read some of the posts, it makes me, I am able to make some decisions at my work because, okay, I've learned something a professional did. And there's always something to learn on LinkedIn. Casually, professionally, there's always something to learn, and I'm really grateful to God for that opportunity. Apart from earning something, what is most important to me is the connection with people. you know um she, in one of the voice notes she sent to us, she said, access, if you need to pay for access, pay for it. Despise freebies. And I know that one of the 48 laws of power is despise the free lunch. And so
Yeah.
at every point on this LinkedIn space, I refused to look for free things. Okay, there's something going on here. What is happening here? I enter that room. I don't care. They are younger than me, they are older than me. I go in and okay, what's happening in here? I want to learn. I want to know what's happening. What can I do to elevate my presence here? And I'm able to learn. It's unbelievable, the wonderful talents that are on LinkedIn. And I am super grateful that I was able to do this. And I've come to the end of my 66 days to the glory of God. I am grateful I was able to do it and finish well. I've connected with so many people. It's just mind blowing. Thank you, Dr. Amaka. Thank you to cohort 13, everybody from cohort 10 up till now. I'm very grateful for your support. God bless you, and may you continue to prosper in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen and
Amen.
amen. Thank you, Kainde. Thank you so much for coming. And I always say, I said, when somebody asks me the fruit of consistency, if consistency pays, I'll say, just go and look at Kainde. Go and see how she started. The thing is, you can learn and you can have the best coach, you can have the best teacher. But if the student will not pay attention, I always say attention is the most expensive currency. If you will not pay the price of listening and putting it into practice, no matter how great your teacher is, it will look like they're not doing anything, right? So, but along the journey, you see somebody who comes along who is willing to really listen and implement those things, and they begin to see it. I see your post now blowing up almost every day, and I'm like, okay, I'm a proud coach. I can say, go look. When people truly commit and stay disciplined, it's tough, right? Discipline is tough. Staying disciplined is tough, especially when you have other things going on in your life, which just
Right.
like all of us, things are always going on in our lives. So it's about finding that balance. So thank you so much for coming to share the stage with us. I'm excited to have you here. And we have Juliet. Juliet, you're looking so beautiful. I like your hat. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for being here. Please take it away.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Amaka. I sincerely didn't plan to talk this evening. It just happened a few
Yeah,
minutes
we're
ago.
happy to
Wow,
have you here. You're
we're
looking so
here.
beautiful. Thank you.
We're here. Okay. Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Kinde. Okay, so I got to know this platform through Kinde. Kinde has never met me, and till date, she hasn't even asked me how. I was holding my phone one of those evenings, and something dropped. When the stuff drops up, I happened to be a friend who posted her flyer. And before it could drop, I had already clicked on it and said, okay, I'm interested. I've been on LinkedIn maybe for 10 years, 12 years. I just felt it's one of those apps you had in the phone. For every little upgrade, I just go there and update. That's all I did. I didn't see it as a place of connection. I didn't see. If you check, I've never posted. If I maybe once in, I only had just two reposts somewhere. I didn't feel it was necessary. I felt like, okay, if you need me, you go check up on LinkedIn. Oh, she's present on LinkedIn. Okay, she has worked there. Okay, she has done that. And that was it. But I just wanted to start from a place of gratitude before introducing myself. I am very grateful to Mrs. Kende. I remember the evening we spoke, and you tried to tell me that a good time. She's so warm. Give you all the flowers I will have throw it to you at this moment. God bless you. I can't wait to meet Big Fish. We have that behind the talk about my
Right. Yeah.
thank you being amazing time with you and put up a post now. I mean, there was no need for it. I felt because just like you said, going through had always struggled with consistency. Okay, from trying to build up something, I'll go and sometimes at 70, 80%. I'm like, "Ah, okay. In fact, one time I almost dropped out of this, but every day I showed up, I listened to, I just kept going. I say, see this one, devil, you have failed over 21. And today I can tell you, really well, you won't believe. I was like,
Freaking, freaking.
and they're asking me questions and I'm pointing them to the right places. Great. I mean, I have met the likes of Chukuma, I make the likes, or I mean, a lot of people right here, and I'm happy. It is one of this app, like I said, that was just in the phone. But today, I say thank you to you, Dr. Amaka. Thank you to you, Mrs. Kende. I hope to show up again, again, and again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Juliet. Thank you for coming. And the truth is, you don't know what you don't know, right? That's life. You don't know what you don't know until you open your heart, and then you learn, and then you begin to see that. I know you have a dream of writing a book, or you're writing it, and things like that. There are so many things you can do, and LinkedIn gives you the best connection. It gives you the best platform to find people of like minds who value the things you value, and you begin to build that community little by little. So we are really glad that you're here with us. Thank you for showing up every day. Congratulations, for a new person, and you kind of stuck to your 21 over 21. That's something you should be proud of. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. So if you want to step out now, you're free, so that I can bring in. I think Rofiat is also here, but her network. Rofiat, can you hear us? I know your light is not there, but if you can speak, then we can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening,
Okay.
ma.
Yes. Good evening. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Maz. Good evening, Dr. Amaka. Good evening, Dr. Onigunde. Good evening, Prof. Good evening, Mrs. Juliet. Uh, actually, I don't even know where to start from, but then this is a special let me just say I don't even know. So I'm very grateful to be a member of this academy. Like, seriously, when I joined LinkedIn, I joined through one I did one stuff like that with Paragon One. So when I requested to post her certificate on LinkedIn. So that was when I opened LinkedIn. And since then, I didn't open LinkedIn at all. So at some point when I finished school, I was kind of I didn't know what's next to do. Is it to look for a job? I don't even know. So I was kind of not in the right sense of my like. I'm just thinking, what would I do with my life? So that was when someone came in. She now introduced it to LinkedIn. Just go online. I'm a very shy person. How do I go about it? I don't know. I don't like posting online. I don't like doing things online. People will be seeing me. Ah, me, I'm afraid of people. She's not like, don't worry, just put it out there. This is whatever you do. You have to do anything you are doing. You don't have to do it hidden. And what you are doing is a very good thing. Teaching persons with disabilities. This is not something very, very very that kind of public. It is something people don't really know about. So you can just come on LinkedIn, educate people from there. You link up with people. That was when I started. She was like, you have to be posting every day. I was like, how do I post? What do I post? She was like, just post anything. But then the direction was not really clear. So I was kind of not the right path then. But then I now saw this Scholar Up Mentoring Academy flyer somewhere on LinkedIn while scrolling up. I was like, "Okay, let me message her. Let me just see what will happen. Maybe from here I can just find my way around this LinkedIn thing." That was when I messaged Amaka. I was like, so I've even messaged her like 7 months ago when she posted something like this. And that time the money was even very cheap that I could not afford. I had to beg her, please, I cannot afford this money. Let me just pay this amount. I'll be able to pay. She was like, okay, just pay. That was when I paid her. Wow. So far, so I did not even expect I'll be able to meet up with 21 days. Posting every day for 21 days. So massive. Like seriously, and from there, like I've been able to connect with a lot of people, and people have been coming to my DM, yes, reaching out to me, greetings and all. But I've not been really reaching out to people. I will start doing that as soon as possible. But then, Dr. Maka, thank you so much for your teachings, and my writing has actually improved. Improved excellently. Like seriously, thank you so much. And I met amazing people in the group, my mothers and fathers. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. God bless you, ma'am.
Well done, Rafia. Thank you for coming up. This is resilience, right? Even though you don't have lights, you didn't let that you didn't let that stop you. You were still here. We can hear you. That's the beauty. And the thing is, if you are not connected to Rafiat, you should. The work that she does is really a work that only few people can do. How do you teach blind people? How do you teach them how to write? You're teaching them. It takes a special kind of grace and patience to be able to do that kind of work, right? And it's something you should be proud of. Honestly, you should be really, really proud of. You should be really, really proud of what you're doing. You should be willing to come out and showcase that skill. Connect with people. Connect with international organizations who will support the work that you're doing. Especially doing it with rural people, people of low income, people who cannot see. You would end up actually meeting people who will be willing to collaborate with you on projects. That's the thing. You should be thinking about projects you can launch, think about social impact things. You'll be very surprised who will be willing to support you if you're able to come up with something reasonable and you can show proof of the work you're doing. There's nothing like proof in this world, right? If you're able to, you're taking pictures of your work, you're showcasing your work, people are seeing the impact of what you're doing. You'll be surprised with how far you can go with it. I think Tobias keeps coming and the network keeps throwing him out. So Rafiat, thank you so much for coming. Let me take you out of the stage so that maybe more people. I think the stage is filled up. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, let's see. You can join on LinkedIn too with the LinkedIn link. That's free, but the stage only has like a space for 6 people. I don't know if more people are trying to join. Okay, let's see. Let me check if more people are joining. Yeah, I think the network has not been too great. So, but we'll keep moving forward and we'll go to the award. Like I said, I want us to spend 1 hour here, and we are doing well with the time. That way, people can go about the rest of their Sunday, right? Let's see what our friends in the chat are saying. We have Faith says, congratulations to the graduates. Yeah, thank you, Faith. And then we have, she's so excited to be graduating today. Nikki, I don't know that name. I don't know your LinkedIn name. Maybe tell me. Thank you, Dr. Maka, for the awesome mentorship. Yes, thank you, Nikki. I know this is not your LinkedIn name because I don't recognize this name, but you're joining from YouTube. So it's good to have you here. Is it Esther? It's probably Esther. I'm looking at the picture. Michael says he's a graduate from electrical electronic engineering. How can this be of help? Oh, great. This is LinkedIn is a great opportunity for you to come and tell us about everything you are learning and what you want to do with it, right? And then you can begin to connect with more people. It depends. Now that you have graduated, what is next for you? That's a question. These are all the questions that you need to learn how to answer, because sometimes the most important thing in life, something my mentor told me recently, he says, it's about knowing what questions to ask. You need to know how to ask the right questions. So now that you have graduated, what is the next thing? What do you want to do with your education? Are you trying to go to graduate school? Are you trying to find a job? Are you trying to open a business? What do you want to do? What are you doing currently? How do you scale what you're doing? How do you expand? How do you connect with the right people who will point you in the right direction? Because honestly, you don't know what you don't know. I keep saying that. You don't know what you don't know until you eventually find somebody who tells you, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Something that you think is very difficult can be something very simple. It's just that you don't know it. So having that willingness to help. So Michael, you should reach out to me if you want to join our next cohort, which is starting next week, Saturday. And if you've been listening to us here, then you know that you have a lot to learn. You have a lot to learn in terms of networking, in terms of positioning, in terms of global opportunities based on what you want for yourself. I hope that answers your question. Gochubu says, good to be here. Congratulations to the graduating class. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Divine, I guess your network didn't let you come. I was hoping Divine was going to. She told me she was coming up stage, but I don't know. I was wondering. But it's good you're here. If you're still coming up stage, you can still do that. We still have about 20 minutes to go. And then Hezona says, congratulations to the graduates. And my Bironke says, hey man, I love the way you summed it up. She's a great teacher. You can't help but be inspired by her work ethics. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Juliet, Esther, thank you for coming up to the stage. Please, you have the mic now. Can you hear us, Esther? Esther, can you hear us? You're moving. I don't know if it's your network. I can see you move, but I can't hear you. Hello, Esther, can you hear us? Yeah, I'm just wondering. Yeah, network. Tobias says his network is also very bad. Maybe go out and come back in. Maybe that would help. Sometimes that helps when you just go out, refresh, log back in. That could help. Esther, do you hear me? I don't think she hears. So maybe go out and try coming back in. Let me see. Who is at the back of the stage? Oge is here. Okay, can you hear us? Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the network sometimes. Okay, can you hear us? Well, I don't hear you, so maybe your network is. So if you're trying, I think maybe kind of tell them in the chat if they can go out and come back in. Maybe that
Yeah,
would help.
I've typed that in the chat already.
Yeah, thank you. Esther, do you hear me now? Yeah, let me just take you out completely and you can come back in. It's just it's surprising how the network. Okay, who is back? I think Oge is back. Okay, can you hear us? Oh well.
Good evening, everyone. I can hear you, ma. Can hear you. The network has been very
Oh,
terrible.
welcome. Yeah, I see that.
Yes,
You're
thank you,
welcome. We
ma.
hear you too. Please go ahead and yes, well done. Please go ahead and share your experience now that you can. Now that we hear you before the network disappears again. Are you
Okay, good
there?
evening. Good evening, Dr. Amaka. Good evening, Professor. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you.
Oh,
Can hear
okay.
you.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, yes, you can.
Oh, okay. So, good evening, Dr. Amaka. Good evening, Mrs. Kende. Good evening, Professor Roxana. Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
I'm particularly excited about tonight. I don't even know why my network has been having issues, but my experience so far has been nothing short of amazing. I'm a mom of three, and I struggle a lot with consistency. All my children are still on the five, on the fours, and so I struggle a lot with consistency, a lot. And this month has been packed for me. I didn't even see myself completing this task. I didn't see myself even starting at all. But the encouragement from Dr. Maka, the encouragement from some of my cohort team or cohort members, has been amazing. And I've also seen, when we're starting, I think the first orientation we had was that Dr. Maka asked us to screenshot. Mommy, all right, ma, bye, ma. Dr. Maka asked us to screenshot our analytics, all right, as at that time, all right, so that by the end of the whole thing, on the 21st day, we will now look back and see how far we have come. And today I actually opened it, even with the fact that I didn't post 21 over 21. It has really, really improved. And for the first time, I got I don't want to call it a referral. I got a client from LinkedIn. I had done a challenge similar to this in the past, and it didn't yield anything. So for the first time, I got two clients from LinkedIn because of I could is not relates. I could trace it back. I engaged in this challenge, and it has been amazing. I thank God for the growth. I thank God for everything that I learned in this journey. Dr. Done every of those encouragement has helped me. Even after this challenge, I know that my consistency, I didn't see myself, like I said, I didn't see myself doing 5 days. I just wanted to be, oh, let's just be that. At least I wrote for something, I have something going on for me, and that was why I wrote for it. But I know that I have come a long way, and I'm so, so grateful for that. Thank you, Dr. Maka. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the encouragement. You always, I don't know how you find time to do all those things that you do on the WhatsApp group. You always find time to go through our posts, to comment on it, to like the it.
Okay, your network is not letting us hear you, but I
Network,
think we caught most of what you were saying. Thank
right.
you so much for coming up, despite the terrible network. At least I did hear that you got two clients from LinkedIn. That's music to my ears, right? That's success story right there. That's something to encourage yourself now, because one thing I keep saying is, if you cannot tie what you are doing to any kind of ROI, you get tired, right? But as long as you can begin to tie it to some sort of progress, and you see that progress building up, then you can begin to, kind of build on that consistency, because now you see what is possible. You know that it's no longer other people's experience, it's now my own experience. I showed up and this happened for me. It's not Dr. Maka said, kind they said, "Mm-mm," it's me. I showed up, I was able to achieve this. Divine can tell us all about her international stage if the internet lets her. Divine, can you hear me? I see that you're here, but the internet is throwing you out. Are you able to hear me, Divine? I don't understand why the internet is so bad. Is it from the network providers, or is it from the Wi-Fi? Kind, are you using Wi-Fi? I'm
Yes, I'm using
wondering.
Wi-Fi. I think it's
Oh,
the
the
it's
network
it's the network,
providers.
because for me in Abuja here, it's been like
Mm.
a hazy rainy day, so
Mm.
I think it's the weather kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people keep coming in and the internet keeps throwing them out, and it's just sad. I would love to hear what they are saying. Okay, can we hear you now so that you can wrap up? You got cut off in the middle. Oh, yeah. Tobias is back. I just hope the internet gives, at least give you 1 minute now. Let the internet give you 1 minute to express yourself. Tobias, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Me?
Oh no, it's just I don't think it's been
Yes, I
this.
can hear you.
Oh,
Can
okay.
Yes.
you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes, please
Yes.
go ahead now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good evening, Amaka. Good evening. Good evening, Professor Rosanna and Mrs. Kente. I'm super excited to be here this evening. This period has been so challenging because I was so occupied with so many things. This period is examination period for us. This period we are marking work and the student scripts and all that. So most often I struggled to um, kind of write my posts and also keep the time and all that. But amidst all this, I had so many good experiences within this period. One of the things I learned this period is the power of consistency in whatever one is doing. Secondly, coming to the end of the day exposes me to people's posts and I like reading them. I also there are a whole lot I learned. There are a whole lot I learned. I won't be able to say all of them on this space. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Dr. Amaka for what you are doing through Scholar of Lecturing Academy. You are doing an amazing job, and I pray that God will bless you and strengthen you. Also, I want to appreciate in a special way my mentor, Professor Roxana, for making it possible for me to be part of this cohort 13. Without her, I would be part of this cohort 13. And he was the one that paid for me, that made it possible for me to be here. Without such a benevolent heart, I would be here. So I'm super excited, and may God bless you, ma, for this kind gesture. I want to encourage everyone listening to me to be part of cohort 10. We are going to learn a whole lot. So many things changed in me. This period, I learned how to be clear with my posts. Sometimes I might want to post something, but posting it in a way that will make the audience to get the point is part of the things I learned during this period. Sometimes I might post something, but then the mentorship of Dr. Amaka, her mentorship, I will go back to issue with directors, will go back to it, and then we make some changes and all that. With that, when you do that, other professionals will come, listen to you, read your posts, and before you know it, you tend to achieve your goal and all that. So thank you for this great opportunity. I'm super excited, and may God bless all of you.
God bless you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Toby. Thank you for not giving up. I can just imagine how many times he came in, more than 50 times, in and out, in and out, in and out. That is the spirit of resilience that we talk about, because life is not in Nigeria we say life no balance, right? That's how we say it. Life is not balanced. There would always be struggles. There will always be something, but we need to just build that inner strength and inner capacity to keep moving forward no matter what. That's really like the center of my whole mentoring, my whole coaching, is just to tell people that life will not always be easy, but it's up to you to decide that you are not going to give up. Because if you give up, life will keep moving on regardless. Like life, if you realize how quickly people forget those who don't make it, those who are struggling, those who probably even are no longer here, you will just want to always do your best to keep moving forward. Always do what it is that is within your own power as a human being. That's all life can ask of you. I tell people, if you do your best, then is enough. Just do your best at every given time, so that you will feel proud in your heart that you did your best. And I always challenge people. I say, before you say showing up on LinkedIn is not working, show me 90 days of consistency in doing the right things. It's not you can be consistent in doing the wrong things, right? Show me you showing up, learning, doing everything that you've been told to do, and nothing changed. Then I'll tell you, yeah, truly, nothing has really, really changed. So thank you, Tobias, for not giving up. Thank you for coming despite all your internet. I'm happy to hear your voice. I think lastly, I still have a Nkiru Esther coming back. I hope we can hear you now. Can you hear us now? You've been also been trying to come. I don't know if you hear us now.
Yes, ma, I can hear you. Good evening.
Go, go, go,
Good
go, go
evening,
before the
ma.
internet
Good
will
evening.
pull
Can
you
you hear
out.
me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
hear you.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy, like I'm so excited to be among the Scholar of Mentoring Academic class. It has been an opportunity. Thank you, Dr. Amaka, for teaching me for all you have been doing because you gave me that confidence you gave me that confidence which helped me. I was able to post consistently on LinkedIn, and I was able to connect with industrial pros. All this all happened all of a sudden one certain day. I never imagined myself I was going to start building my LinkedIn account. It all started with um Dr. Mrs. Olive Wajaco. She's actually my mentor. She mentored us in Executor Hub. She teaches us how to build and post our tasks daily, and it was an incredible one. So she came to me. I was like, I need you. She believed in me. She believed in my potential. She said, I believe in you. That she want me to sign into this Scholar Up Academy class. I was like, ma, I was like, when she brought it up, I was like, when she brought it up, I was like, I wish I could be here. But the phone was just the issue. I can't, like, I don't have the money to join. So I literally gave up. I literally didn't want to because I didn't have the money. So I told her, like, she was like she would never allow the money issue to be the reason why I won't join this Scholar Up. She did everything possible for me to join this Scholar Up Mentoring Academy class. And when I joined it, I could see top ranking professionals. And I was like, me being a graduate from Imo State University, it was a great opportunity for me. Like great opportunity. Like I never imagined myself building a LinkedIn with professionals. Like it's a pleasure. I'm so grateful to Dr. Amaka. She has been, whenever I post my tags, she will go look at it, and when she sees some errors, she'll come and tell me this is how to fix my errors and all that. I'll go back and edit and put it in the right way. Every day, even most times, I tend to like post early, but due to or maybe I'm too busy, and sometimes I'll be feeling, oh God, why am I not posting early? Like I don't know why, due to or maybe I'm too busy. So what I did was I tried my best. It's better late than never. I make sure that I post my tax I post on LinkedIn every day. Consistency is what matters because sometimes when you don't post, like, or when you post late, your impression like keeps is either is reducing. So when you keep posting, you post in that particular time when you post at that early time is better because if you don't post early, like your impression, your engagement starts reducing. So when I started looking at that and started noticing all this, I was like, man, I need to wake up, post early, keep up posting and keeping my engagement, going. And not only that, I also noticed that, commenting on people's chat, reposting also get like increase my engagement, which was a great one. I was also able to connect with great people. Like it was a great opportunity. Like I've never like, I never literally first when I downloaded LinkedIn, I saw it, I didn't see myself building on LinkedIn because I'm this kind of person that, I'm always on TikToks, Facebook, not really a Facebook type, but TikTok is where I will always find myself. But Mrs. Olibwe, she gave me this, she told me that LinkedIn is where you can build yourself professionally. Go there, build yourself. You can get wherever you want to go to. You can get to connect with people around the world. And this gave me this gave me what she spoke in me gave me, the zeal to push on. And through the help of with Dr. Amaka, she's teaching me and telling us that how to post our tax and all that. So it was a great opportunity. Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm super excited. Thank you, everyone who gets to connect, engage, like my comment. Like, I'm literally very happy. Thank you so much, man. I didn't want to waste time. Sorry, I wasted time.
It's not time wasted,
Thank you
right?
so
I
much,
can
man.
I can listen to you all day. I don't have a problem listening to you or anyone else. And it's always good to give people the opportunity to express themselves. It's part of your learning, right? It's part of the growth process, your ability to come up on an international stage. You don't know who is watching you, and you share your experience and you grow from there. And thank God for your mentor, Oluebube. It's always good to have mentors who will point you to the right resources. Yeah, I'm not saying TikTok is not a great platform. It is. I'm not here to talk bad about it, but the kind of things you will learn on LinkedIn, I don't think there's any other platform that gives you that kind of professional network, especially as a young graduate. You just graduated. Next thing is NYSC. Next thing you're thinking about graduate school or job opportunities. This is the right place for you. So I encourage you to keep showing up, keep building, keep learning. And one beautiful thing about our cohorts, like you mentioned, is just being able to have access to those right network that will continue to challenge you to grow. So thank you for not giving up on the network. I appreciate you for not giving up on the network. Thank you for coming. It's good to have you. Divine, my dear Divine, I hope the
Thank
network,
you, ma'am. God bless
God bless
you.
you too. Yes. I hope the network lets you talk now. You've been going in and out. Divine, welcome. Can you hear me? Do you hear me?
Hello, good evening from
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Yep. I hear you. Go ahead.
Oh my God, from here, from Nigeria.
Yes.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay. I'm so happy to be here actually. Like, network has really been kicking me out. I'm so sorry about that. But
Not
I'm
your
happy
fault.
to
It's
finally be
yeah.
here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Amaka. Thank you, everyone. Okay, I don't really know where to start from. Whether to start from my LinkedIn history or, but I really want to thank Scholar of Mentoring Academy under the leadership of Dr. Amaka. Really, it has changed my life. I remember when I recently graduated and I was so skeptical of joining LinkedIn. What's there? What can I do? I am not a social media kind of person. My Facebook and other things, I don't even have a profile picture as at then. So I don't really do all this social media stuff. Not until my younger sister, she's a barrister in the making. She was always convincing me to join LinkedIn and to share my story. But I didn't want to just start like that because I didn't understand the platform. It was too structured for me to flow. So, through the guidance of one of my classmates, I was able to reach out to Dr. Maka through Scholar of Mentoring Academy, and also with the hope that okay, after graduation, I'm aspiring to seek for scholarship opportunities in the US or abroad to further my education. So I didn't even know how I became so close to her. Maybe two or one, because I was just looking at her from afar as a coach. Maybe two or one, and from there, I remember the day the onboarding session. I missed the first onboarding session. Yes, because of some challenges I had to reach out to Dr. Maka the following day. Explain to her. I was even surprised that she responded. She's the voice, and explicitly she responded and explained in the 2 hours onboarding session. And that was how I started posting on LinkedIn. I started connecting and networking on LinkedIn. And till now, I don't even know how I got here actually, because I remember the first time I actually wrote public speaker in my profile. I had the let's say the conviction that since I could defend my project in front of my lecturers and every other thing, I'm a public speaker. So not until us to create a 1 minute video, not until that Amaka asked us to create a 1 minute video, and I could not do it. I tried up to 26 times.
Wow.
Network. The story was just getting sweeter. I was trying to hear the story.
Honestly,
It's just I don't understand why the network is so. I don't know if it's like the the streaming platforms require. Are you? Can you hear us now, Divine? Okay, keep going. You broke
Yes,
us.
yes, I
Okay.
yes I can. Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I'll try to summarize. So I actually wrote public speaker in my profile. Not until that Amaka asked us to create a 1 minute video. And I tried for 26 times. I could not just look at the camera for a minute. I had to reach out to Dr. Augusta, reach out to some of the Cohort 1 members to help me. And since then, I went and I'm not good at public speaking yet. There's much to it than just standing on the stage to speak to some few number of people. And since then, through Dr. Maka's guidance, I've been trying to.
Oh my God, divine. It's just oh well. I think the network is really really poor, and we should be wrapping up in a minute now. We are just going straight to the awards now. Hopefully, if at the end Divine is still able to chip in one or two words, then she will. If you are not connected to Divine, you should. Oh, she's the latest invitee to. We have not gone to Presidential Villa before, oh. But since my mentee has gone, me I've gone too.
You see, you
Network.
have
Me,
gone,
I've
oh.
gone too now. Me, I haven't gone before, right? But she was actually invited to the presidential villa. All expense paid, though. All expense paid to come and sit on the panel to talk about agriculture. That's to tell you that the gift of a man will make way for him. But you have to sharpen
Right.
that gift. Divine was part of cohort 1. This is cohort 13, right? So this is a growth journey. So usually these are people I point to and I tell you, give yourself time to grow. Don't be in a rush. Don't feel like suddenly you will go from A to Z. It doesn't work like that. Give yourself time to grow those opportunities. I remember when they reached out to her to invite her for this presidential panel. She was very surprised. She came and she told me, she was like, "I'm too small." She said, "I'm too small. How are they inviting me to be in the midst of all of these people? How can I speak to these people?" I'm like, you are the expert. You've been able to show it over time. So Divine, please wrap up quickly so that we can close. I hope the network lets you. Your network. Can you hear me now? Yes, I hear you. Yes, please wrap up quickly so that we can close.
Okay, okay. So I buckled up some courage to do the 1 minute video, and on to call two, I did another video, and from there I started to learn some things about public speaking and the confidence, building my confidence, building courage, and accepting my speech, or I say obstruction sometimes, because sometimes I speak fast and I stammer. So I had to, through practice, consistent practice, I had to overcome that a little bit, even though I'm still in the process. Not until the month of March this year, when I received the invitation to speak at the presidential villa under the agricultural panel. At
It's not
first,
easy.
I thought it was a scam. Yes, I didn't believe it. I had to go to my profile. Although earlier this year, I made the decision to revamp my profile. So I reached out to Sir Theophilus, and he helped revamp it, and I had things and put in place in my profile. So I had to look back to my reason why they chose me. I don't see any tangible reason. I don't know, because there are other agri professionals on LinkedIn. So I had to reach out to the lady that chose me and recommended me for the loan. And she was like, "I love what you're doing. I love your consistency in posting about sustainable agriculture. And I love how you break it down. We want to hear your idea and your perspective concerning the topic at the summit." I was so surprised. I was like, I don't know where this is coming from. I had to reach out to Dr. Amaka to confirm the platform. And since then, I've been seeking guidance from my mentors. And just to wrap up everything, I went there on stage with confidence. Before then, few minutes to
And you nailed it.
You nailed it.
just few minutes before I climbed the stage, I reached out to Dr. Maka, and she gave me the best encouragement I needed at that moment. She told me
Aww.
how to speak and how to slow down so that I get what I am saying. And when I came down, I was so surprised that some people reached out to me. I mean, CEOs, ministers. One of them called me, "You speak like a professor." I said, "I'm not a professor yet. I'm not. I'm aspiring to be a professor, but not now. Maybe it's part of my plan. I'm just grateful for Scholar of Mental Academy. That's the best decision I've made. I don't regret
Right.
it, and I don't think I'll ever regret it. Thank you so much, Dr. Amaka. Thank you, Dr.
No,
Doctor. Thank
it's so
every
beautiful.
administration of Scholar of Mental Academy and the cohort members. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity.
And thank you to yourself for not giving up on yourself, right? It's been over 1 year of learning. That's the thing. It's always that thing that I always talk about, that trust the process. Trust the process. You're not going to become an expert overnight, but learn on the job and you would improve. So I'm glad you were able to be here to share your own testimony in person. So let's go straight to the award. We're a little bit over time, but it's okay. It's really, really okay. So usually we like to just appreciate a couple of people who everybody has done well for themselves, right? But there are people who go the extra miles and will just get to it. So we have the most creative award. That's for someone who demonstrated exceptional creativity and originality in their content, and they bring that unique flair to their content and they express it in a way that is engaging to all. So this award goes to two people. We have Rofiat and we have Chizoba. Rofiat she was here to talk about. She actually teaches blind people, which is very beautiful. I keep telling her that what you're doing is only very few people that can do that, right? So you just need to be able to position yourself as a solution provider, and you don't know the kind of opportunities that will come from you having the patience to teach blind people to read. I can't imagine how the level of patience it requires. I know teaching children who can see to read is hard. How much more teaching children who are blind, right? So Rofiat is most creative. And then Chizoba is the CEO that works in the hospital to provide them sanitization thing for surgery. I know all my people. I know what
Yeah.
everybody does because I'm always learning from you people. That's the thing. You guys think I'm the only one teaching you, but I learned a lot from your post too. As I read it and I see what you do, it's always exciting. So congratulations to them. Then we have the most consistent on LinkedIn. This is in terms of posting time. This is a person who posts consistently every day, and then they're always sharing valuable content. This goes to Miriam. Miriam is the lady who talks about, she helps women who are going through heartbreak, right? We have such a unique skill. Okoro Miriam, she's not here presently, but congratulations to her. I'm sure Kainde will tell everybody in the group. Yes, well done. Tell them the people who are winning the award. And then we have Engagement Champion Award. This is someone who was active in liking, commenting, and sharing other people's posts. They're always bringing conversation. I'm not surprised. This award goes to Dr. Ifoma. Dr. Ifoma is also like someone who has become very serious on LinkedIn, and
Yes.
she's been really engaging a lot with other people. Congratulations, Dr. Ifoma. Then we have Silent Achiever Award. It celebrates the quiet achiever who may not always be in the spotlight but has made significant strides. This award goes to Oluebube. Oluebube is the mentor that brought someone else, so I'm not even surprised. She's been there supporting. And then we have the last award, which goes to the most improved on LinkedIn, which goes for the individual who has blossomed, who showed remarkable growth in their writing style, their content creation, and building a strong LinkedIn presence. And this award goes to no other person but Professor Roxana. I saved your own for the last. Congratulations to you, Prof. I'm so surprised. Like, your cohort members see what you're doing, right? From 1 month of learning to now implementing. It's
Wow.
like
Thank you.
we are so impressed and we are so inspired to that you can show us that it's never late to learn and
It's
it's
not.
never late to put the things you're learning into practice. So congratulations to you, Prof. And thank you both for always keeping me company. I like it
Thank
that both of you
you.
are here. So
Thank
I'm
you
not
so
here by
much.
myself. Yes. Thank you very
Ah,
much.
you are an
It's always
inspiration to me. That's why I came all the time because you're an inspiration to me.
thank you so much. So we are now towards the end. Do you have any final words? I'll start with Kainde and then Prof, and then we'll wrap it up so that people can go back to their merry lives. For me, it's 3:15 in the afternoon. I suppose for those in Nigeria, it's like 9:15, right? So Kainde, final
Yes.
words.
Right. So I would encourage everyone. You have seen how graduation day is. You need to join cohort 14, which is starting next weekend. So please join this community. I assure you, you will not regret it. Greatness is in you. Don't hide. God bless you.
Thank you so much. And in fact, thank you for keeping it brief but keeping it strong. Greatness is in you, right? You just have to be willing to bring it out. Professor Roxana, final words from you, ma.
Thank you so much to everybody. I just want to thank all the cohort 13. I'll call you students, but I know you are professionals. Thank you so much for inspiring me. And then thank you, Dr. Amaka, for bringing the youths together. Nobody gave me what you're giving these youths when I came here. Nobody gave my children. So when I saw you, I said, wow, something is happening here. But thank you, everyone. If you have someone who is still sitting on the fence, tell them something great is happening in here. Something great is happening with Dr. Amaka and the team, because I know. I said, there's a team behind her. I don't know how she can be walking this way, walking so hard. But I told you, I've said it several times, you inspire me. And I just want to, if I can learn from you. Somebody said, I'm not too old to learn. I always want to learn. And I'm teachable. I just want everybody to be teachable. Don't be too, I know it all. Come on and learn. You can learn. So
Yes, thank you so much, Prof. I do have a great team behind me. I have Dr. Augusta doing administration. I have Divine, who was just here. Divine actually handles the Scholar Hub page, and she does such beautiful work with it that I don't even have to look at what she's posting. She's gotten the hang of it. She knows what she's doing. I have Emeka. Emeka is behind the scene. He's working. I have Theophilus. Theophilus is there doing all our beautiful graphics. You see all the graphics that come out from Scholar Hub is from him. So these are just the people who work behind the scene that make it possible for us to do what we do. And it's just about building community. And I couldn't do it by myself. And I always give credit to these wonderful and amazing people that I would say God has placed in my life to allow me to do this work. And then I have all of you who are in the cohort. All of you inspire me too. Because if there's nobody to coach, then you cannot coach it. You can coach yourself, but it's always better when there are people who are willing to learn, who are willing to implement, and then you all learn and you grow together. So thank you so much, everyone, for sticking with us. Thank you for staying here. Thank you for sharing with us. At Scholar Hub, we do host a lot of events, even though I took a bit of break this summer because I've been going through a bit of transition myself. But we are going to also start our events again very soon, where we'll have our events almost every weekend, just sharing educational topic. I like to bring seasoned professionals and we can just break down a particular topic, and it's like a learning opportunity for all of us. So keep in touch, make sure you are connected to everyone. Events like this is a networking event. If you meet somebody here, that means you have something in common with them. That's what it means. So these are the people you want to be connected with. And we have our global conference coming up. It's in November. We are planning that seriously. I know almost all of you are already part of that, but we are going to start. We'll be onboarding the volunteers very soon so that we can deploy and actually start the process of doing that conference. The goal for that conference is to reach as many people as possible and to just promote this education, professional development, and how people can build their confidence to make a difference in their life, right? So that is what we are trying to do, and God has been helping us. So thank you so much for sticking with us. I'm going to just share my video as the final thing to close out the event. Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Kainde. I appreciate you guys taking
You're
time
welcome.
to stay
Thank
with
you.
me. So I'm not
Kainde.
lonely.
Thank you, Master
Thank
Tamaka.
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
God
ma.
bless
So
you.
much. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Success begins with the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. See you on the next one. Bye, Kinde. Bye, Prof. See you.
Bye.